The NFL officially is headed to Germany.
Germany.
Seahawks versus Buccaneers, baby!
The home of Bayern Munich, Allianz Arena. It's also the home of the NFL.
Came all the way to Germany to have some fun. Let's get this done. Let's go, baby.
It's never been done. We are trailblazing our way through Germany.
At the time when the game was announced, we had one employee in Germany.
Well, the biggest task is a short amount of time. We have to get everything up and running.
So this is the first time there will ever be an event in this stadium that isn't a soccer game. So it's a bit of a learning for everybody.
We're the team in the shadows who are really focused on all the little things that make it all come together and what you see as a fan.
Rumors have it that there have been over 3 million ticket requests for this game.
Stand by for video in 3, 2, 1.
It feels like Super Bowl week, I'm not gonna lie. It is so big, it's so huge.
This is not your regular season game.
Welcome to Munich, Germany.
So down this way is the Seahawks locker room, which is actually normally the home locker room for FC Bayern. And we are at the point where we need to transition the stadium from Bayern Munich branded to NFL team specific. So one of the key kind of things is obviously hiding any of the existing branding that's here. So we will be covering over each one of these panels with a really cool look that's a giant Seahawk. I think the biggest challenge, honestly, has just been the amount of time we have between when we take over the stadium to game day.
Typically we would have started this on Monday or even sooner than that. But FC Bayern had a game here last night on the Tuesday, and then we'll be playing on Sunday. So yeah, we have 4 days.
Part of that 4 days is also the stadium needing to neutralize some of their assets and elements, and then we have to basically follow right behind them with, they take out a sign, we put in a sign, they take out a sign, we put in a sign. We have an army of people, of installers, project managers, and other crew that are just helping transform the stadium over basically those 4 days. So for this locker room, it's Bayern Munich's home locker room, so the challenges for this one is obviously figuring out how we double up the locker rooms in this space.
So there's 2 main locker room spaces, which is great for us because that's how we can actually fit enough lockers in the space. So it's just like maximizing every single room we can possibly add to the locker room.
We're gonna bring in additional lockers and put them basically some against the tables over here.
And like any little nook we can fit something extra in, there'll be extra lockers going in there so we can get to that absolute minimum standard of NFL locker room. Do you remember when we had that call and all I talked about was toilets and showers? Extra showers, shower area, toilet there, adding some showers into here. So this section was existing, so the showers that you see in here have always been in here, but for us to be able to meet NFL minimum standard, we have also added in these showers. Anything that the team need at the stadium, from locker room configuration to what the field looks like to how their sideline will be set up, that all comes through me and the stadium team. Can we come in as well?
Yeah.
We're going down for 2. Can't wait to see this stadium look NFL'd. We have a ton of people coming in this week. We also have a ton of construction happening. We have a whole bunch of providers from German companies and UK companies and US companies all working here together. And because of the condensed timeline, our schedule is really tight. So we have a lot of different groups all working in exactly the same space. Initially, one of the challenges we had with the stadiums in Germany is that the field is not long enough.
In a traditional soccer pitch, you're usually about 223 feet by 344 feet. Whereas American football, what we play on is 360 feet by 160 feet. So we get more narrow, slightly longer, whereas they're slightly shorter and wider. So it's obviously a slightly different size playing surface.
This is where there would have been Astro last night. So we've taken that up, and then our real sod will be going down here. So this will be our end zone because this is where we had to do the extension because our field is longer than their football pitch. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you.
You all right? You good?
We're putting you to work. Carl, can you stop? Tell them what you're doing.
So we're now getting the crossbars out and all the goals ready while they finish their field maintenance work, and then the sockets will go in and the post will be up by later on today.
There's a die grinder in the tool bench all the way in the back left shop. So my name is Nick Pappas. I'm the head groundskeeper of the International Series games. All of our games in London, Mexico, Germany, I get to oversee all field operations from preparation till end of game. Today we're at 10:30 right now, kind of day one getting into the stadium. So today we're going to shoot to get up the field goal post. So these were built, manufactured in the United Kingdom and then brought over. It's the same type of system that we've got at Wembley and at Tottenham for our London games. Get them up nice and brand new and shiny. So first we'll go this, then we'll put the gooseneck on, tip it over, put the crossbar on, get the two uprights on it, stand it back up, measure it out, put a level on it, make sure we're square for the game. With Bayern having a match last night, we didn't have a chance to mess with these earlier, Monday or Tuesday. So today we're getting them up as early as we can, just to make sure if we do run into any issues or concerns, we've got a couple days to figure out a plan to remediate it. That's one down, one to go. We're getting there.
Now the Seahawks arrive here Thursday morning, practice Thursday afternoon.
We in Germany, cuz. Ain't no relax.
The Buccaneers are expected to be here Friday morning and practice that afternoon.
I'm here with Phil Bogle, our Director of Game Operations for the National Football League.
We're here for just overall compliance and team operations, so making sure that the teams have everything they need, from coaches' booths that are being built out here, operational spaces for like radio, replay. There's a lot of things here that is not wired for us. They don't use coaches' booths here for soccer. We run the fiber and the wiring and the technology to go from upstairs, downstairs, so the coaches have communications, the tablets are functional to like emulate everything that we would have in a stadium back in the States.
Follow me this way, please. The Esplanade, we term it as the kind of spaghetti-like driveway that heads up to the stadium. So it weaves in and out. There's lots of different routes for fans to make their way up. So we have various different NFL activations, throwing games, kicking games. We'll also have DJs. We will have entertainment, so from our cheerleaders, the mascots, the drum line. So really giving fans the opportunity to embrace the NFL, get involved, engage. So we've got more build happening across Friday and Saturday. We'll have our final walk-arounds here on Saturday when the site will all be built and looking fantastic, ready to receive the fans on Sunday.
So right now you can see we've got our 6 grow lights. Obviously Allianz Arena, like many stadiums across the world, have a canopy covered over the seats. In doing so though, we see less and less light on the field. Just had a match on Tuesday, we saw a little bit of damage from that. So for us, it's about getting the growth back out here, getting recovery.
Last name?
Yeah.
Alexander Höferlin.
Höferlin. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. I'm just gonna say Alex. Alex is the groundsman here at Allianz Arena. So Alex is the man that's behind the scenes for us, getting things prepped and ready. Alex, what's it like 13 American guys coming in and taking over your stadium?
I never have seen so much people work hand in hand from one pitch. This is very, very great for me to see what you guys are here doing.
You know, one of the biggest eye-opening things whenever we go anywhere is just the sheer amount of paint that goes down. The in-house crews and all the locals usually look at it and get pretty wide-eyed because for them it's a handful of lines, a few circles, a couple penalty kicks, not a lot of paint total.
Wir sind ungefähr bei 20-25 Liter gemischte Farbe und bei der NFL habe ich jetzt so gehört, zwischen 300 und 400 Liter werden hier verbraucht.
Field preparation standpoint, we're about 90% there. Since yesterday, we've seen about another coat of paint go down on the end zones. We've completed our border. We've worked on the center field logo. So today we're sporting our logo, the NFL shield at the 50-yard line. And we're just kind of continuing to see some of those details get done.
Don't step on the paint. Don't step on any paint. It's like the world's heaviest doors. So last time we walked through here, it was just white walls and they've made it look way more buck. So Mitch and the creative team have been working hard to convert both of these locker room spaces.
We've pretty much just concluded the installation of all of our graphics. We've set everything up with all of our graphics in all the different spaces, hallways, corridors, and the path to the field that the players will take. Overall, we're quite happy with what we've done. We had bare walls and an empty canvas, and we've been able to infuse a lot of team identity.
I feel good. I feel like really good about how it's been going, but there's lots to still happen.
We've been in the city and it's so historic and beautiful, and now it's taking on a little bit of a different favor here as the NFL takes over.
Our guys are out here having fun, trying to see what, Munich's all about.
Football has brought me a lot of places in life, and it's brought me to Germany now.
The country is super excited because German fans have probably been waiting for at least 15 years to finally have a game here in Germany.
Go Hawks!
Everyone keep your eyes open. These stages are moving quickly, so please be aware of your surroundings.
Stages for our pregame concert with the artist Crow, so first of its kind doing it at Allianz Arena. We're going to try and make a big splash with this concert to open up the show.
For us, coming over to countries that we haven't played in before, I think the music becomes a lot more important because in America, football fans are going to watch football. But here, we have to create an experience that's unique for them, that relates to them, and that they have a bridge into our game, even if they don't know the sport.
Doing a pregame show is a little bit more complicated than doing a halftime show. You would think doing halftime's harder, but during pregame, so many moving parts. It's in between player warm-ups and team introductions. So you have the players coming on and off the field. So you try to do this major concert in the middle of all this. But I love the challenge, and these people love the challenge, and think it's going to be great.
And then we're going to take everything from the top, we're going to move the stage into the tunnel, and we're going to all walk out and do it together as it will be tomorrow. Sound good?
And Aaron, whenever you're good to go for it.
Probably the biggest thing is the timing, how long it takes them to get into place.
Yeah, once they start going, we're going to time it just to make sure that they're getting on the field with the amount of time that we need. It's 3 separate set pieces that have to be wheeled out separately, connected, and then stairs attached. The hope is that we can get it on the field in under 3 minutes.
Good? All right, everyone go to your first formation. First position.
Okay, stand by for Crope in 3, 2, 1.
All right, and so music ends. Ladies and gentlemen, Crow. Applause, applause, applause. And go exit. Go, go, go. Hustle out. All right, stand by. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Punch.
Give it space.
Nice and slow and steady. Watch out. Now we just have to do it for real tomorrow.
It is 9:10 on game day morning. So we are 50 minutes from our soft opening. We've already got fans here, which is amazing. They're already ready, queuing up for merchandise. They want to get in there early and then be able to engage with all the activations and enjoy some F&B. Food and beverage, for those that don't speak in my language.
It's always quiet here on game day mornings. I'll meet with my core crew and just do a little thank you to all the people that got us to this point, because it takes so many people to do this. Can't do it without you. So let's have a great game day.
Thank you, Tim, for everything.
Woo!
Go team!
Thank you. Happy game day. Then get up to the booth and, hurry up and wait.
Excited, nervous. Equally excited and nervous. This is the schedule for today. This is the minute-by-minute schedule. I just track this. I use it as a tick list. It just helps me stay on track for the day and has call-outs of when I need to flag what's happening next with the rest of the team.
We had both teams here yesterday for walkthroughs. Got generally good feedback.
Oh my God. You feel? We all in this thing, man.
I feel like we're in a good spot. Proud of what the crew's been able to put together. Proud of the collaboration between us and the stadium staff. And I think everything's going to be pretty good.
Go ahead and go to your microphone. So we just wrapped up our morning anthem rehearsal. So with this unique event, there's 2 anthems. So we have representatives from the military from Germany and the United States, and what they wanted to do, they decided amongst themselves this morning is they wanted to mix. They didn't want to stay on their own flag. So they all got together and we mixed them up. And so we have the flags, we have the military carriers, we have 2 anthem singers, color guard, and a lot of things going on at once.
We're getting excited, getting ready. Our branding is all in place, which is fantastic. We had a few areas that we had to reprint some stuff and get it in. And we're just glad that we've been able to successfully do this in such a short amount of time.
The moment I can't wait for is to see those first fans start to queue up and start to see those jerseys and the energy.
Hannah radio users, it's 10 o'clock. We've had the go-ahead from Control to open gates in Game Day Fan Plaza. Have a great day, everyone.
Week 10, baby, coming at you live from Munich, Germany. We have met so many German fans. I mean, they are so into football over here, NFL football.
Go Bucks!
We got NFL football. We got 2 teams that we expect to ball out.
There is a wall, an absolute sea of fans outside the stadium, and these seats, they're filling up as we get closer to kickoff.
It's a beautiful first game for the great people here in Munich. Schussmacher, so like cheesemaker. Cheesemacher means playmaker. That's the best I got.
Hey man, it's amazing to be able to play in another country. This is what we came here for, right? Be able to give them a show. So let's see what today got in store.
My vision for this game is to really create a high energy, upbeat atmosphere for this crowd.
Tim to NFL Control.
We want to give this crowd a really good taste of American football and the traditions that we bring. As we go into kickoff, we always like to say, let's rock the house and get this place going. So the 20 minutes leading up to kickoff is the biggest time for game presentation.
Yes, there is a Super Bowl atmosphere here, not just because Tom Brady's playing in the game, but the pregame pageantry as well.
So 2:57, about 3 minutes. Hopefully players will clear the field and that'll kick us into our show. Everything's real tight and everything's got to be precise here. So if the players don't clear on time, we're going to have to make some adjustments.
Hey, we in Germany, man. They don't get no better than this.
Tim to Aaron, it looks like they started that clearing early, so we look good down there.
Yeah, they're clearing out a little bit, yeah.
Yep, so I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
All right, there goes Seattle. We're staying on track. We will stay on script.
I've got a lot of cues today. I think the big ones are the Crow concert and Crow. Are you giving me the ready on audio, lighting, video? Okay. The player intros for the Bucks and then the national anthem. So I'll make sure those are on time. Everybody back up! Stages are coming.
We are a minute 15 out from the show. A minute 15 out from the show. Aaron, how's the stage? We feeling good?
Oh, we're 100% ready.
We're 100% ready. Great. All right, standing by for Crow concert.
Stand by! Stand by!
All right, stand by in 3, 2, 1.
And go!
Hey, they're vibing in here in the stadium. They got their hands in the air.
Stand by. Hold.
Thank you.
Go! Go, go, go! Here we go. Nice and slow. We got it. We got it.
Hey, really nice job, guys. We got that done early and on time. Excellent job. Really appreciate everyone's work. Now let's get to the game, boys and girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome head coach Pete Carroll and the Seattle Seahawks.
10 seconds.
One go, PA, go music.
And now it's time to get on your feet for your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And the most decorated player in the history of the sport exported to give a very special let's go to the Germans.
Hey man, it don't matter where we at, bro. It don't matter where we at. We gotta bring that every day, bro. We gotta be the best group out here today. DB's on 3, 1, 2, 3. DB. It's a 1-0.
All right, get the coin toss started.
Stand by for coin toss. 3, 2, 1, go for the coin toss.
Now direct your attention to midfield for today's coin toss.
You're bringing the game to a group of people that don't necessarily get to see it all the time. They're such intense fan bases and they just love it, and their opportunity to come and watch one game, you really kind of feed off of that energy here.
Go PA6.
Ladies and gentlemen, to perform the United States National Anthem, Sergeant Melody Salter.
It's a really cool experience to watch this stadium that you've seen bits and bits transform over the last few days, and just the excitement and energy that fills the stadium it's a really cool feeling, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
And now, to perform the German National Anthem, Sophia.
This is the culmination of thousands of meetings and little conversations that bring it together. It's just a regular season game, but this is a big day for this country and for American football.
Just a remarkable, historic moment. You saw fans wiping away tears.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to cry.
Thank you guys. Awesome job. Seeing everything that you've worked on for the last year, and it's an awful lot of work getting up to that time. We've managed to make the teams happy, the fans have a good experience, and it makes all the hard work and sleepless nights worth it.
When it's live and you've got the fans down here, that's when you stand back and you're like, wow, we really did it. We made it.
Fantastic job on a really complicated pregame. Pleasure working with all of you. Now let's go kill the rest of this game. There's a football game now.
There has been a lot of talk about soccer and football and all the rest. We are ready to play NFL football.
Somebody got to be the baddest one in Germany. Somebody got to be the baddest one in Germany.
As that ball kicks off, we want this place absolutely exploded. It gives you joy to know that you can make this many people at one time really happy about being here.
10 seconds to kick off, here we go!
That's why we do this stuff.
Right-footed kicker puts total effort and we're underway.